to that ardent silent zone. And then I felt the weightless air, like my body had no bones. I rose up slowly in the sky, and fear at once ran through my veins. But then I stopped somehow on high and did not fall to ground again. My fear was gone as fast it came. I tried to move, what would it be? I flew like wind, a sudden flame, the way I walked so easily. So this is how the islands stay, up in the sky and never fall. There is no gravity, I'd say, here anything can rise at all. So I kept thinking to myself, while watching islands in the blue, and nearly I forgot my quest. There was something I must do, like fish that swim in silent seas. I felt within that weightless air. I drifted through it with such ease and started searching everywhere. But nothing there I ever found, in that unending silent space. And then I thought I'd look around the islands drifting in that place. I flew into a nearby land and started looking all around. A sudden chill ran through my back from what I saw upon that ground. A crowd of people I could see, all walking there with saddened eyes. What could have happened here, thought I, but sorrow here beneath the skies. Surprised, I slowly ventured near and spoke to one I saw that day. I asked him why they all were here, and this is what he had to say. This world is not the world you know. It lives beside your own unseen. You only need the gates to go into these worlds that lie between. The gates into another space, a universe that runs beside, and very few can see that place with naked eye. The man replied, they enter here by chance one day, while traveling somewhere far away, and very few return the way. Once through the gates, they go astray. The people name these places there, the Bermuda Triangles of the earth, where people vanish in thin air, and no one knows what they are worth. I thank the man with all my heart, and to another isle I flew, to find my friend's lost love, to start my searching there the whole world through. But though I searched the floating lands that hung like stars in silent air, I never found her, though I planned. Just foreign crowds were everywhere. And then I thought, it's time to go. No use to search forever here. I must return to world I know, the place for me. that's still so dear. Back to the place where I first came, into this strange and weightless land, so I could leave the way I came and touch my earth with feet and hand. I found the place just as before and shouted happily, oh yeah, at last I'll see my world once more. I will return to it again. Into the cave I walked ahead, through which I once had entered here. I stepped forward but struck instead a wall that suddenly appeared so near. So I am trapped now in this place. How will I ever find my way? I said with fear upon my face, but I will try again. I'd say I left the cave and walked the wood. I wandered searching all the day and understood that never could I find the path to home today. In deep despair I sat on stone, and suddenly I heard a sound. A voice came from the side unknown, strange echoes spreading through the ground. Whose love I tried so long to find. He called me there, but never stood. I could not see him there